They bulldozed my first home while I was on my honeymoon. So, I bulldozed the one approval their entire highway project depended on. My wife and I bought that house just 2 months before our wedding. 5 years of saving went into that small place on Riverside Drive. We left for our honeymoon, believing we were starting a new life there. When we came back, the house was gone. At first, I thought we had the wrong address, but our neighbor was standing outside, crying. She told us state contractors arrived with bulldozers and tore everything down. No notice, no warning. No chance to remove anything. Every possession we owned was gone. Wedding gifts, family photos, important documents, furniture, clothes, even a small velvet box containing a treasured ring. All of it disappeared. A temporary sign stood in the dirt. Demolition completed under state order. Then I saw the address listed. 2897 Riverside Drive. Our house was 2879. One wrong number had erased 5 years of work. When I confronted officials, they called it a clerical error. They offered compensation based on an outdated assessment, less than half of what we had just paid. They refused responsibility for our belongings. That should have been the end. But while reading the project documents, I discovered something interesting. The demolition was part of a major highway expansion project. One permit required every listed property to be verified and vacated before demolition. Our property had never been verified. We had never been warned. That meant the entire project was violating its own environmental clearance conditions. The next morning, I filed a formal legal objection. Within days, construction stopped. Bulldozers sat idle. Crews were sent home. Deadlines collapsed. Investors panicked. Every day the project remained frozen, cost them a fortune. Soon, officials returned with lawyers and a very different attitude. They offered full market value, compensation for our belongings, additional damages, and reconstruction of our home. I accepted only after adding one final condition: independent verification of every property before any future demolition. They agreed. One unchecked number destroyed our home. One overlooked condition stopped their entire project.